made it to Crossville. We showed up not ready. The trans was out of the car because we were waiting on the converter from Pro Torque. So luckily Justin was our lifesaver. We got it shipped to his shop and he brought it to us yesterday. So we got that back in last night, and we've been basically just doing a whole bunch of spool tests this morning just because it's a fresh motor, fresh converter that just went through, fresh transmission that just got gone through. So we're basically just trying to gauge the weather and the humidity and figure out what we need to spool, because that's how we're going to get down the racetrack today. That's what we've been doing all morning.
This is probably the hottest race of the year. Like, this is...
Definitely. I have been saying that I've been hot at every single racetrack, but this is like unbearable today.
Just wait till we get out to Indiana in August.
I'm not excited for that one either, because last year was miserable too.
Fresh motor, fresh trans, fresh converter, but you're leading in points right now. You guys are doing pretty well. The beach bend kind of threw you a hiccup and a curveball. How important is it to stay on top with only 2 races left in the season?
Basically now it's just show up and don't break. Go rounds if possible. And now we're kind of faced with the issue of every track that we go to now for the rest of the season is short. So it's not smart to run a big number. If it happens, it happens. I know Michael is chasing it, and if he gets it, good for him, but I just really hope he's smart about it. But yeah, so we're basically just showing up and making it last through the season, because I am still number 1. Bowling Green with that fireball, I got docked 10 points for the oil down. So even though I showed up and got points for being there, I lost half of them. Luckily, with Paul winning from, I think he was 3rd, it moved him up to 2nd, so he actually passed Jared, but he's not here this weekend. So we all kind of have a lot of room to move around here. Michael is 4th, but he's not that far behind Jared. So if everybody runs well, we can all, this might be a pretty heated battle at some point. But yeah, I'm still number 1, and that's the goal, is to just stay number 1. Don't break. If I get a little bonus point here and there for number 1 qualifier, then so be it. I'm hoping 6 is a little bit more bearable than what it is right now, although it feels like it's been getting hotter and more miserable as the day goes on. So 6 o'clock one is too bad. I think we're running again at 8. I think,
Yeah,
so when the sun
like
is down, so hopefully that one's a little bit better. It's a new motor, even though everything is pretty much identical to what it was. We're still trying to figure out what it can and can't handle, just because of little baby changes that are different from the last one. But
You could put 2 identical motors together, doesn't mean they're going to work the same way.
yeah, and the luck that we've been having ever since I blew up is like, what else can the world throw at us? So honestly, we made it here. That's enough. I got teched in. That's points right there. So everything from here on out is a A+. Be up here for qualifying 1.
What are you going to do?
Honestly, we're just gonna hope and pray that it spools like it just did in the pit, and we're just gonna go out there and probably let out after about 200 feet, just because Andre has no data on this engine yet, so we're gonna give him a little bit to work with. So, and then Q2 we might go after a little bit more. got a race car with this engine. So we're kind of just checking everything over. Those were the first 2 passes on this engine, so we're just checking everything over, tightening everything up, and we're gonna sit out Q3 actually, and we're gonna go straight into eliminations and just run her out the back door. I actually won this event 2 years ago. Obviously last year was devastating for all of us, so hopefully we can turn that around and bring some good energy back. But Michael's running really good, and as of right now, he's #1 qualifier, so technically I have to run him first round. Jared's #2, but we'll see how things shake out. But yeah, straight into eliminations. Race day.
You know, last night you ran it out a little bit, but not all the way out the back, and still 420 something, right?
Yeah, so let out right, I think Andre said I was right at the 330 I let out, which is fine, that's what we planned. 428 at 131 with only 1 parachute out, but the early numbers were there. I was 104.60, 268, 330, so
nice.
The early numbers are there, so we know we have a race car back. There's no point rushing, we know everything's fine. Andre looked at the data last night, nothing drastic or dramatic needed to be changed or nothing bad happened. So yeah, we're basically just gonna, and the air is gonna be just about the same. It's gonna be the same temp. The DA around here is miserable. But yeah, so everything should be close to what it was yesterday, so we're just gonna stick with what we got. So we just got done with round 1. Had a little bit of a rain delay. It dried up pretty quickly, so we went up and we got round 1 of all the pros done. So I had to run Michael Cordova. Jared had a bye, so Jared went up and broke the beams. Me and Michael went up there, and everything was fine and dandy until the starter got the mop out. When he was mopping up, I had a little drip on the racetrack. When he was mopping it up, he had the first bulb lit, so Michael thought it was me. He didn't realize that it was a guy standing there. And our radios were not working. They don't have radios yet on their team, so it was a big old miscommunication and a huge major mess up on everybody's part, realistically. He backed out and went back in, and we both spooled. I left the line. It wasn't a good pass, but it was a decent pass. Michael, unfortunately, something happened, his parachutes came out, so he pulled over to the side. So it's not the way that we wanted to run, either one of us. So we'll have Jared in the finals. I don't even know when.
Tomorrow.
Great.
They've
Racing
already
tomorrow.
yeah, they've already called. Pros are racing tomorrow.
Great, I love that. So we'll be racing Jared tomorrow. And Jared's been running pretty good. We are still working out the bugs of a new engine, so we're gonna be working on that tonight, and then I guess we're gonna run the finals in the morning. So
Bright and early.
That's where we're at right now.
On that pass, how did you feel? It seemed it wasn't 100% there yet. Something was a little unhappy, or?
It definitely was. I mean, the burnout was great. Spooling was fairly decent. It was good. It came up quickly. I can't even tell you because the time slip got messed up. I don't even have a real 60-foot. I know it was a 437, I think, because I saw the board as I was going past. But me personally, I think I cut the tree down, but the slip says otherwise, so I don't know how true or how accurate it is because I didn't have 60-foot either. Because it felt pretty good up until then. Of course, when we got down to the end of the racetrack, there was trench fluid on the car. So that was kind of just a mishap on our end. We overfilled it a little too much, so it just worked itself out. We're working out a couple other little bugs that we found along the way on that pass as well. So
hopefully tomorrow the sun will be out. It'll be nice again.
Nice and hot again.
Well, they want to start in the morning, so hopefully like early is what they're trying to do.
One can only hope. That's where we're at. So I guess we're done for the night, and it's only 6:30. So yeah.
It's finals day, baby.
Finals. Here Here we go.
What's the game plan?
We're just gonna go up there and run our lane.
It's not as hot today.
No, it's actually kind of nice, but as soon as I put this suit on, I know I'm gonna be hating life. So.
Oh yeah. Well, and as soon as you put it on, the clouds went away off the sun, and
I
now
know,
it's beating
been,
down.
yeah. So yeah, basically we're just gonna run our lane, see what happens. Jared's been on a roll this weekend, so whatever happens, happens.
Damn right.
Good job, young lady. Stay. All that matters.
Right? We made it in one piece.
How you feeling?
Hot now because we just had to wait an hour. But finals against Jared. I'm not 100% sure what happened, but I left and I got on the radio and kind of just said he didn't really make it anywhere, so just pulled the chutes early. I think I coasted to a 429, I think it was. Got the dub.
You won Rocky Top.
Again.
There you go.
So, but I still believe this racetrack is cursed, so.
There might be that.
There's definitely some bad juju following this racetrack around, so. But,
Just happy to be making it out in one piece.
yeah, we're both safe. Rod's safe. Hopefully everybody else stays safe for the rest of the day.
One Rocky Top, maintained a points lead.
Correct.
And what's the game plan here?
Go home. Andre's pulling data, so he's gonna look at that on his way home as well. And hopefully everything is good, decent, ready to go, and then we'll be in Shides in a month, end of August.
Gotcha. So a little bit of downtime, a little more this time.
A little bit. It's about 3.5 weeks. Yeah, Shide's a good event. Sled pulling, dyno, big vendor midway, good drag racing. So see you guys next time at Shides Extravaganza in Indiana, August 26th and 27th. I think is what it is this year. So be there.